All right, there's one round to go for the Premier Grade cricket and the whole competition as well. Better suited now than we have been in the past over the last few years. We've always had a terrible time before Christmas, had to scramble afterwards. Sitting well at the moment, but you've got to finish off with this last round. Yeah,
that's the biggest thing. And it's good that one's got a win, so that sets them up nicely for after Christmas. And then, you know, twos, I feel like they probably could have won that game, but it just wasn't to be. And then probably the lower grades, yeah, there was a few struggles down there, but it's struggles that we've been having. We just got to fix them, that's all.
When I say, I was talking to somebody who said, oh, you know, what a great effort by ones. Everybody's in with ones are in with a chance, twos are in with a chance. And he said, oh, all 6 grades are in with a chance, aren't they?
They were, again. Yeah. And I think we were like that even leading into that Redlands round as well. With the lower grades. But, you know, cricket, it's a funny thing. It's sort of, you feel like you've got it, and then all of a sudden someone grabs it off you, and then I don't know. We just got to work out how to play those bigger moments. Right. Some of the young cricketers are still working that out.
So let me ask you this question: Liam Guthrie comes back. He's 4 days as a 12th man. Very unlucky not to play against Western Australia. I thought after getting 8 wickets against Victoria the week before. He comes back in the side, Australia gets a few wickets. He doesn't say a lot, the skipper, but geez, he leads from the front.
Oh, he leads from the front, yeah. It was really hot.
Yeah.
Like obviously the twos boys came down there. We sat up on the balcony there.
Yep.
And just watched. It was so hot. And the you know, just the courage and how brave these guys were just to bowl the balls that they bowled too. I think Guthers had a few plans there. He bowled some good short balls as well, and they were quick. You know, that's after, you know, it felt like about 35 degrees or something, but just kept pushing through, so it was good. And I think the other guys sort of step up too. Harmon stepped up. He struggled a little bit at the start, but then started to really, I think after a drinks break, he started to really hit the deck and do some good things as well.
Ali Nasser, mate, I said to him after he got his first century, won't be long before you get a second one. He comes good.
Yeah, exactly. How good.
How good.
And then we got 2 of them. So yeah, obviously Dak scored the 100 in the second innings. And Jed, you know, batting well. You're batting well with both those two. So no, it was really good.
Gold Coast this weekend. Now Michael Noosa didn't get any wickets in the last 2 Shield games. If he plays, I'm not sure whether he's aligned with any Thunder games, but take that out of the equation. Always been a baby side, the Finns, haven't they?
I think they're a really strong club though.
But you're getting them at a good time because a lot of their players are playing.
But there's still some really good players that will fill those roles, I'm sure. But you know, we're probably a club that needs to be a lot like what they are. You know, they've got a lot of strength, and then other guys come up, they step in, they know how to win. But we're getting there, so you know, hopefully we can knock off Gold Coast this round in 1s and 2s and see how we go.
The last thing you want to do is to go over Christmas aiming a loss behind you, and you just go, oh, God.
Yeah, it's hard.
The last thing you remember of cricket in the summer when you're going for a break, especially a 3-week break.
I've sort of said to these boys anyway, and I've said it all season, that we always prepare for the business end, and that's the second half of the season. So if you can get a couple of wins in before Christmas, then you know, you're doing good.
Mate, you feel like you want to come back and play cricket, whereas, you know, you're sitting there eating a lot of prawns, drinking a lot of beer.
Yeah, it gets a little bit festive.
Really I want to go back and get a hiding, but anyway, the thing's looking good. Hey, just quickly while I've got you here, the White House, if you want to call it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
How good's this? And look, I'll tell you what, it brings a tear to my eye that a club the size of ours can actually build something so magnificent. It's majestic in its presence. Yes, it's got a small clock, but that's quite size. Doesn't matter. But makes you feel proud, doesn't it? To be
it does. I think I was joking to Stoney at Mappers the other day. I said, even if they sack me as club coach, I'm not going anywhere because I'm just going to sit up there. It's fantastic.
It is fantastic. So something to be proud of, and some good viewing this weekend. Okay, it's up against the Finns this weekend. Where's halfway through your first season as the main coach, mate? Loving it?
Yeah, still loving it.
Yeah. You haven't aged a bit.
Oh, yeah. I think by this time next year, I think everything will be white.
Have you learned a lot?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. Obviously, first year as a head coach, I've also got to learn. It's not just up to the players to learn these things. So I still ask questions. I'm still learning, you know, the happenings of everything. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. And look, we're going well in the club championships too. I think we're somewhere in the middle. As long as we can sort of maintain that and keep improving as a club, I think things are looking good.
All right.
Yeah.
All the best on the weekend, mate.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
No worries.